At the age of 55, I'm working out in the 24-hour fitness center in Plano, Texas, in their functional training room. And all I'm doing is I've got that little ball, I'm doing the crunches. And there was a gentleman, 25 years old, he was hitting on the heavy bag. Now, a guy in there that knew me said, hey, he used to be a boxer. I said, man, that was a long time ago. And the guy says, you want to go around it too? And I said, not really. He goes, come on, man. I hadn't had those gloves on for about for like 5 years before that. And I asked the young man, and I asked him, have you ever boxed before? No, but I'm good. And so I said, oh man, he has no training whatsoever, even though he's hitting the heavy bag. My plan was, I'm just going to bust his nose and he'll quit. He's wading in, throwing haymakers. And I'm like, what? So every time he threw, bam, I hit him with a jab, bam. And I said, okay. And I hit him about 3 times with a jab, going left to right. And I said, okay, I'm going to end this thing. So when he steps in with his right, I step to the left, bam, hit him in his nose. His nose starts bleeding. I said, you all right? And that was it. That finished the fight. But here's the point. You think you can box, you think you can do something in your head in theory. But if you ain't never did it, you got to be careful for a person who has it in his head and his heart. And that's the same thing with people who go to church every Sunday, who memorize scripture, who know it up here in theory, but they don't have a clue of how it works when they start getting hit with life in general. All I'm saying is that if you studying the word, reading the word, you need to start meditating on the word, understanding. You need to start putting that stuff in practice instead of just going through the motion in theory.